Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Michael Ruggier, the CEO of Airponix Limited and the co-founder. As you all know, we've got a lot of challenges. We need a lot more food, water and energy urgently. And currently, I do not know of any solutions. However, I believe we do have the solution to all of these challenges: food, water and energy. We have a soilless, agricultural, smart crop growing system that can be used almost anywhere, with a minimum of inputs and the maximum of outputs. We create a fog which feeds the roots of the plants and with all the nutrients and gives the plants whatever they need, basically creating the Nevada of plant happiness. We do that by using an inkjet printhead, which is our unique USP. From this, one I have in my hand, we can produce 160 million droplets, each less than 20 microns, and that is like a cloud, which forms, as you can see in the picture here, and actually feeds the roots of the plants. So no soil, doesn't sit in troughs like with hydroponics or conventional airponics, which use mist or sprays, which are very ineffective and only economic for the highest value crops such as lettuces and herbs. We also have a low-cost growth system where, as you can see in the picture here, so it can be up hills, we keep all the bugs out, and we can even feed the foliage of the plants with our nutrient mix to feed them, to keep the chambers cool and to stop the sunlight when a system like this is used in the desert. Conventional agriculture has a huge number of limitations, as you know. Massive amounts of fossil fuels, heavy machinery, a lot of harmful chemicals. We're running out of land. And we believe our Airponix system overcomes all of those limitations. For example, we save at least 85–90% of water, no harmful chemicals, huge yields, much greater than you can get conventionally. And, for example, it's climate resilient, the growth structures, and climate change resilient. This is some tests we did a year ago with a major producer. You can see the sort of yields we got from one potato plant. If we scale that up, we can produce 500 new potatoes per acre per year. Conventional is only about 11, so it's a good 50 times the increase to conventional. This is done earlier this year. You can see the sort of fog in the middle there with the potatoes. So we could actually pick the potatoes straight off the roots of the plants. This shows a number of different crops. You can see much larger units now where we have the fog on the inside and use natural light wherever we can. I'm very proud of the wheat that you see in that picture. It's obviously the first time people have thought of growing wheat with Airponix, but we're going to make it economical. And that wheat stem there, that took just 2 weeks to grow. In the field, it would have taken 2 months to get to that stage. And you can see we've grown 3 different types of potatoes: sweet potatoes, raspberry long canes, tomatoes, and also grapevines. This is what it's like when you can see inside with all the roots. They're all exposed, very small roots, because they get what they want with a small amount. So the plants aren't wasting energy in roots or seeking what they want. We give them just what they want. And that's the sort of operations now. We're a very small company. We've just started out, but we basically proved the technology and we want to scale up. And that's why we're here now. So we're currently working with producers in the UK. We would like to expand to Europe, America, Canada and Australia, and then move to the Middle East and areas where there's droughts. Particularly 2.1 billion people are affected by droughts. So we're looking to have those growth chambers for that little subsistence farmer in Kenya and let them grow their own crops, or to massive scale over, hundreds of square kilometers. The returns look very great, and we're looking at revenue streams. It's a license fee or royalty per meter squared, or on a percentage of extra growth. Or for the third world country, they just pay for use. They get the system for free and just pay to use the sort of plug and play systems with the nutrients and the appropriate mix. We've got a great management team, about 200 years of experience between us. I myself, I was with Shell Game Changer, turning radical ideas who can really make a difference into reality. And the inventor of Airponix, originally on the right there, John Brewer, who invented Airponix 35, 40 years ago and has been working on the system ever since. So we're basically seeking about $2.5 million of investment to develop and accelerate our technology and commercialization and internationalization to exploit this multi-billion-dollar industry and hopefully help to feed the world. Thank you.